Okay, back at it, guys. We're going for 5-0 runs. Traditional draft, Ravnica Allegiance. Start it out. Okay. Bedevil. Seems like the best card here. I like it. Alright, seems like we got some good Rakdos stuff, which is obviously good. Let's see, Cry the Canarium. Yeah, we'll go with it. It's better than Macabre. Macabre. Mockery. We'll go with Cry. Here, the best card is Gatebreaker Ram. It doesn't work with their colors, obviously. You know, am I already locked in just by having this Bedevil? I know I could go down the Gates route, but I actually like the Rakdos colors. I have fun drafting those types of decks. I have the start of it just with the one card Bedevil. Let's see, the other offerings. Decisions. I'm gonna go with the Gatebreaker Ram. It is just better than any other card. If there was, you know, get to the point, or some other good Rakdos card. Rakdos Rustabout is not worth, you know, it's just an average 3-mana card. Maybe below average. So we'll go with the above average 3-mana card, even though it's out of our colors. Alright, Fireblade Artist seems to be the choice. I like it. Frilled Mystic, huh? Yeah, I like it, but can't go for it. So Blade Juggler, it's a great choice. Stormstrike or Rakdos Rustabout. Let's go with Rustabout. Maybe not. Yikes. Stormstrike. It's going between Stormstrike and Rakdos Rustabout. And I'm not convinced this is a good card. You know, Noxious Grudian is a pretty safe pick. And I do consider this Noxious better than Feral Maca. Feral Maca is just a curve filler. And we're pretty wide open. We don't have a 3-drop. I guess this kind of is a 3-drop. We're just so open. It's very, very early. I think I will get more creatures. Let's get crazy. Let's choose a Rakdos. I am not liking Blood Mist. Let's do, let's see, a 6-mana 5/3 or 7-mana flying hexproof monocolored. Let's do Sphinx. They're mowing the lawn outside, so apologies if you all can hear that. Sphinx the Guild Pact. Grasping Thrall. In case we get white. It's a good enough card. Or do we go with the Debtor's Transport? Grasping Throw. If we don't get to play it, fine. Okay, here the choices come down to Thirsting Shade or Act of Treason. Act of Treason's more conditional. Thirsting Shade is a dead card so often. And then Goblin Gathering. With the Fireblade Artist. You know what? What if I get a Conclave? Conclave Calamity. It's not good to play like that. Don't even think like that. But I want it. Let's see. Let's just get a Thirsting Shade. Oh, man. You know what? Here's another way to look at it. I'm not going to play any of these cards. So let's go with the Goblin Gathering, and we'll just collect another one later on. Okay, Macabre or the Vampire? Or the Spearer? Spearer is not that great. It ends up doing, 2 or 3 damage, and only if you're ahead. Let's go with the Macabre. Another Rakdos. And Rumbling Ruin. 6 mana, 6/6. Might be too big. But we'll go with it. Here, we don't take any of these. Get the Knight of Sorrow. Okay, Feral Maca. And the Orzhov Locket. Most likely not going to see play. Is Collision worth getting? We don't have Colossus mana. I'm pretty sure I have all the Stomping Grounds. Let's check, because we might take that for the value. Collection. Okay, we have 4 of those. So you wouldn't take that just to have it. Rejoin the draft. So we're looking at Vindictive Vampire, Rakdos Trumpeteer, Gore Clan Wrecker, or Footlight Fiend. Possibly Collision. Let's go with the 4-drop because we don't have one. And hopefully that's the right choice. Let's go with it. Okay, I love Grotesque Demise. Is that better than Skewer the Critics? Now Skewer's got to be better. For this type of deck, we might burn him down. Let's go with Skewer. Carnival Carnage. Pretty good. There it is. Cavalcade of Calamity. We doing it for the memes? No creatures that are 1/1s. Or with 1 power 1 or less. Nah, you don't play that. Keep it safe. Undercity Scavenger. Let's go with Burning Tree Vandal. And a Consign to the Pit. I think I'm happy with that. Rakdos Trumpeteer or Daggercaster. I guess Daggercaster's better. Daggercaster's really good. And then Footlight Fiend. Are you worth putting in? Or the Rakdos Guildgate. Let's go with the Guildgate. Trumpeteer over the Gore Clan Wrecker. Guildgate. Blade Brand is cute. Cavalcade. We won't be playing that. Ooh, do you want 10th Street Dodger or the Noxious? Let's do 10th Street. Feral Maca. Skewer the Critics. Do we ever pick this? Nah. Skewer. Let's do Light Up the Stage. Right, we don't pick this. Yeah, let's do Light Up the Stage. Another Bedevil? Whoa! Another Skewer the Critics? Love it. Ill-Gotten Inheritance or Plague Rite? Probably Ill-Gotten. Okay, here, do we choose the Undercity's Embrace just for removal? Because I'm thinking we have plenty of 4-drops. Definitely looks like we're taking that out. Probably taking out the Grasping Thrall. Maybe even Cry. Probably definitely one Feral, if not both. So what are we gonna play? Like, do one of these mean that I'm actually gonna play it? Probably not the Crocodile. Just a 3/7 body that doesn't interact. We could even take out Consign to the Pit because we have so much removal. Okay, let's go with Undercity. And I'm going to choose the Vampire as a possible 3-drop for more bodies, although I'll probably take it out. Here I'm happy with a Storm Strike. Let's get a 2-drop so we can take the feral out. Rakdos. Sure. Spear Spewer. Oh my god, so many of these. Sure, Raptor Demon. And this one doesn't matter. Okay, what do I think about this deck so far? So I think it's got a lot of small stuff. Let's see, only 12 creatures. We're going to need to change that up. Pretty low curve. Might even go down to 16 lands. Creatures need to increase, need to take out the 3-drop. See, we just have high impact spells. So having Light Up the Stage is worth having. 3 Skewers, you always keep that in. And 2 Bedevils. I don't see us taking out these 5, 6 spells. 7 with the Ill-Gotten. Probably the Mockery's not worth playing. Just rather have creatures instead. You know, our upper limit is not very much. We could put in Consign to the Pit. Got a few things we can do. Gotta take this game early. I don't particularly like this card, but it's better than having the other 2-drop, the Feral Maca, in there. The fact that it has a 1 toughness, a little concerning, but hopefully I don't get punished for it. Let's try this crazy deck out. $13, $11. Probably don't need a Storm Strike. Would rather have a creature in there instead. Okay, our game plan is aggressive. And then draw the spear, or the skewer the critics, and burn them down. Good hand, enough mana to play, and each color. Come on, man. Turn 1. Gotta think real hard about that land. Or I guess he was mulliganing. Deciding on that. Scried one to the top, and I'll start us off. Resolute's pretty good for him. That means we'll use a Skewer the Critic, or we might just play out what we have. I could see me stealing the Resolute Watchdog and then just activating it just to sack it as a way to remove it later on. Let's fill up the board. So if I attack with the Rakdos Roustabout, it will die. I could steal one of these, give it indestructible, attack with it. That removes the 1/3 defender. And then I have Skewer that I could play. Alternatively, I could just get the Senate Courier. Let's see, I don't have the mana to do this because I can't do this, steal that, and then use the 1 to give it indestructible as I attack. We'll just do this as removal. Just get 1 damage in and remove. Not a very strong play. Gave it Vigilance, which means he does have a better play, which is good for us. Play this, attack, Skewer it. Probably just play the Undercity Scavenger. And I'm just going to cast this. I'm going to decline just to have a 3/3 body, so that way I'm swinging for 6 each turn with Skewer backup. And all we need is to draw 1 more mana. So that's 5, and then 6, and then we have a 6/6 body. You just want to put the pressure on. You found an extra mana. Okay. Looks like we're going to need to sack at least 1 creature. But that activates both of these. Looks like the Rakdos is going to die. No, he probably should have blocked. And end the turn on that. We have Consign the Pit open for next turn. So that's perfect. He might hold up counter magic. I think I'll play into it anyway. See, he wants to keep this guy alive. Okay, not holding up counter magic. Play our land. We definitely want to leave white open. Or I mean, mountain open. Okay. See what he does. Do you have a way to deal with this? Pausing before combat. Might be thinking about something. Most likely a flash enchantment. If he has something. Slime bind, sure. There, I could have kept 1 mana or the swamp in my hand just to bluff, but alright. So he's locked us down. I'm gonna do this just for the draw. Perfect. Get to sack. I'm gonna choose to leave a red open. Sack this because there we go. Skewer on top, followed by Bedevil. I want to keep the Skewer on top for lethal in case he just draws nothing. That way I could attack and use my Skewer. He's gonna crack. We're still safe from Quench. Nope. Less safe. He hasn't shown any counter magic yet. I mean, you think he's going to have it. And force him to have it. Doesn't have it. Changes to make. I like the putting in the Spear Spewer because it will do stuff. It'll do a damage a turn. And beyond that, what do we take out? Just a big guy? Yeah, we'll choose the big guy. Let's see if that's good. So he kind of knows our game plan, and he's on the play. Puts us on the draw. It's a little bit tougher this game. Really want another land, but I'm on the draw. It needs to be a black source. If it's not, I just get 2 lands. I'd be able to play the Burning Tree Vandal. Little risky, I'm going to keep it. Because I have the Carnival that I could always just pop off. There we go. Sometimes it's going to be lucky. Do this for the 2 extra damage. Decline that. Okay. Light up the stage. I like seeing that. Just attack with both. He'll block. I might skewer. But I am looking for land. Let's find a mountain. Not quite. We'll play that. And the turn. So we'll use the skewer he knows about. It's really good here having just 2 creatures. He's going to have to block 1. If he plays another blocker, he may be able to block the Rakdos, but fairly likely I'm going to get at least 1 point of damage. And I can always do Carnival to ping the Senate Courier, followed with Skewer the Critics. Okay, found another mountain, which is nice. Let's see, if we attack, he's going to kill the Rakdos Trumpeteer. Or he's going to block this and let the Rakdos through. Okay, double blocking. I will kill the Azorius. Wait, can I? And I can. It would cost me 2 cards. But this is the bigger guy I'm worried about. Alternatively, we could just kill the Senate Courier, skewer it, and play Burning Tree Vandal. Now we'll play the Rakdos Roastabout. Let's do that. So if he blocks either one of these, I can skewer it. There's this other one. Let's play a Burning Tree Vandal. And what are we discarding? We'll discard here the Vindictive Vampire. And then we're going to skewer whatever he blocks. He blocks both of them. Boom, boom. Can only skewer one of them. We'll do that. We'll only attack with the Rakdos Roustabout. If we only attack with this one, get rid of the Vindictive Vampire. We're 2 mana away from Consigned to the Pit. You know, if I start sacking creatures, that's an extra damage on top of the 2 damage. We can Carnage. Okay, I'll get rid of the Undercity then. That's a good draw. Oh shit, I forgot we haven't even activated. Fuck. Well, schwoops. That's an error. You just kind of assume that I had the spectacle cost, but of course I don't. Alright, error on my part. 3 of them, wow. Let's do nothing. He's coming in for 6 each turn. Oh boy. High alert, huh? That's game. Pretty good. See, this is where Consign to the Pit. It's just hanging out in your hand, not doing anything. Unblockable. Good game, he got to it. Cry doesn't help me. Daggercaster doesn't really help me. It does ping them, which is good. Do I want a more impactful card than Spear Spewer? Let's keep it the same. No lands, mulligan. Okay, 2 lands. We're looking for our red. Keep it. There it is. Turn 2 spear. Turn 3 Rakdos. We'll click that on his end step. Plays a Gateway Sneak. He doesn't have a mana open, so he can't protect it. Yeah, it looks like we just click this here. Use the skewer. And then just attack. We know he's playing Slime Bind. That's instant speed. Let's attack first. Force him to play it. If he's got it. If he does nothing here. Might not have it. Okay, you're gonna kill my creature. Fine. Oh, gotta wait till after combat. It's at 12. So he discarded Essence Capture and Azorius Knight Arbiter. He has so many of those, I'm gonna assume he has one in his hand. He's stuck on land though. That's pretty good. Ugh. Land is not what we wanted to see. The High Alert. So in response, we'll kill the Senate Courier. Just save ourselves from 4 damage because we're hitting the spear each turn. If he tries to ever use the High Alert, if he finds that extra mana to untap target creature, I don't really care. Oh, I guess he can attack with that now. Found his land. It's going to win the race. At this point, I am going to sack the Spear Spewer because I need to have a higher creature than 3/3 to block. Don't have counter magic. We'll definitely put the Swamp on bottom. We'll draw the Bedevil next turn. Put a binding on it. I'm still okay with drawing the Bedevil. Azorius Locket. I guess if he had the Azorius Knight in hand, he would have played it instead. But maybe he feels like he doesn't have a lot of pressure going on. We'll use this now in case he draws anything. Like counter magic. Cracking the Azorius Locket. Okay, Consign to the Pit. Happy to draw that right now. Okay, 5, 6, 7. We absolutely need to draw a land. 5, 6, 7 for our 6 mana. Not looking too good. You know, one good thing is that during combat, this only does 3 damage each turn. Well, it doesn't matter. It still puts me on a 2-turn clock. Oh, there it is. Alright, didn't get there. Is there any changes I would make? Having a 6-mana big guy. We are running 16 lands, which I'm happy with. Let's say this Blade Brand. Would it be worth it just to put a Feral in? Feral Maka. Just because I have so many spells that are good, I don't need that to dig. I like this slightly better. Just putting another 2-drop in. Going down a swamp, up a mountain, just so we have one mountain early. It's going to be better more often. But then we also have the double black. Now, keep it the same. Rakdos decks are definitely my favorite, but oftentimes you run into this where they've gotten worse as the season has gone on. People have figured out how to save themselves from the aggressive archetypes. Opponent goes first. I've got 2 lands, that 2-drop that I just put in. And we're looking for a swamp. Definitely got playables. Keepable hand. If we don't find it, we find anything else, the Burning Tree Vandal will get us there. Okay, not exactly what we need, but it'll do. This lets us play almost our entire hand. Perfect. Let's... You know, we're going to play the swamp here, because if I draw a swamp, that gives us Bedevil. And I don't mind giving information on letting him know that I'm playing Rakdos. He's letting me know. Looks like Blade Juggler's the play. Okay, he has his own Bedevil. Mardu. We'll attack first. Probably lay down the Burning Tree Vandal with the +1 counter. Gives us options, because at this point we want to dig a little bit. Grasping Thrall. At this point, we can hard cast, get the max amount of damage in. We'll discard a Bedevil. Or maybe the Smelt Ward. Yeah, the Smelt Ward. Okay. Next turn, Bedevil whatever he plays. Keep on going. Don't want to discard anything. I want to keep Bedevil mana open, so I'll play the Rakdos Trumpeteer. Nope, that cuts us off from black. So to optimally play, we'll just do the Rakdos Roustabout. I don't want to discard anything. Do we fill out our hand just playing the Rakdos and both Rakdos cards? Yeah, let's do that. Discard a card, declining. Trumpeteer, Roustabout. So we're putting him in a position where he has to clear the board to save himself next turn. We may not even use this Bedevil, just attack in anyway. Do I have lethal? So if I take care of this, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage to him. 10 if it gets blocked. Let's use this. Or do we just pump this? So that's 3, 4, 6, 7. 7 damage. We'll use a Bedevil. And we're 1 off. He can always pop this with the mana he has open. So effectively 9 life. Do we ever pump this guy and still hold open? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding up a Bedevil. He can't use that. Decline. Hit him with everything and then skewer. We have this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage if we pump. And that way we don't need to show. Boom. Here I like playing Stormstrike. And maybe a vampire for the life gain. You know, he did present that he has Daggercaster. which makes this card significantly weaker. I hate seeing that. But if we get a swing or two off with this, it helps us win. So I'm happy with that. You know, Macabre Mockery. I think Consign to the Pit is worse here, as well as the big guy. We'll put the Mockery in. We'll steal his Grasping Thrall. And what are we taking out? Take out the Smelt Ward. Looking for a red source. We have the Dagger, Caster, Carnival, Keepable Hand. Really need to find the red. We're on the draw. Okay, didn't find it, but I'm happy it's a land. Oh, nice. You know, it's a card for a card. Can't quite play this yet. Well, there it is. Looks like we do this, pass, hold up a devil. He stumbled on one land. Okay, that's great. Play this, just play on curve. I don't want to play the vampire and give him a target. Is there anything I would discard? I don't think so. Play the Blade Juggler. Keep the red mana open. See what we draw. If we draw the one that exiles 2 cards. Oh, not quite, but not gonna use it. We'll use it for removal. Got a lot of good removal in my hand. Seems like a fine target to Dagger Caster. So what I was worried about with my own vampire, I was able to do to him. Seems like everything indicates we get just a fine game. A fine win here. Maybe play the Burning Tree Vandal. And the Tin Streak just for maximum damage. Do we have lethals? No. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have lethal with Skewer the Critics. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I don't quite. I don't have 3 sources of mountains. Give that haste. Lay that down. And I'm probably going to get rid of the Viztapa. If that had been a mountain, we would have had lethal. But we still look good. If you play something big, we bedevil it. Cry. It's pretty good, but it's not going to be good enough. Oh. Spoke too soon. Still okay. So sticking with the feral. You can see there, just having a 2-drop is better than having the Blade Brand. Even though it's not a good 2-drop. It's something. Oof. Well, we just need any land to activate Bedevil. We have Skewer almost. We're looking for 2 lands here. I'm going to keep this. And we have 3 turns to find the land. Really double land. But we're going to survive. With the removal we have. Okay. Good enough. It's playable. I'm expecting him to leave this up. Unless he plays a 3-drop. Okay. Doesn't leave it up, which is good, because that means we can light up the stage, find our land. Well, yeah. Plays this 3-drop. Do I sack it here so I can play light up the stage? Hopefully find a mountain. That way I could skewer this. It's just a low impact play. You know, I just think I need to. I don't want to fall too far behind. Light up the stage. Found something. In terms of a swamp. Problem with Orzhov is that they have just tons of removal. If you final payments this or anything. Okay, here. Do I force him to use a mana? It's not very strong. I gotta stop taking damage. Hopefully draw land. I've got removal. kind of on the back foot here. We'll block the most amount of damage. Play this pass. Justicar's Portal? Question mark? You just think about something. A lot of value out of this card. Blade Juggler is so good. Okay, looks like definitely next game we need the Cry of the Canarium. I'm gonna play my Feral Maca. Block the 3/2. Elects to go with Consigned to the Pit. Quite good on the Feral Maca. It's getting in for 3, 4, 5 damage. Untaps and has removal. It's just game. Silica Bellhaunt. What are we gonna elect to discard? Probably the Vampire. Yeah, that won't do it. This. Have to bedevil that. Still has lethal. You know, I guess the only thing we can do here is play the Rakdos Trumpeteer. What are we blocking with this? Guess the 2/2. 10th Street Dodger. Yeah, we don't have enough. Okay, pretty good. So even though I'm on the play, I'm going to choose Cry the Canarium. Maybe Storm Strike. Daggercaster to kill the Afterlife tokens. Take out one of these. We'll take out the Smelt Ward. Okay. Not much analysis to be done on aggro decks. Just kind of you want to play your game plan. Just go for it. Draw the skewers. Yeah, we'll play first. Oh, give me something. You know, we keeping a one-lander. We have a couple dead cards. Nah, we'll play a little safe. There we go, 2. No 2-drops, unfortunately. Gotta keep this, though. Okay, he's deciding if he's going to mulligan or not. Must have a tough choice. So we've got an uphill battle. Got to win this next game. The game after that. Definitely think I can beat his deck. Yeah, we do have sort of a carnival using our swamp and then light up the stage, which can get us into other stuff. Ill-gotten early. He is playing white, but I doubt that he would put in enchantment hate against my style of deck. And he did not see the ill-gotten inheritance last game. Taking quite a while to decide. Okay. Victory. that get me both of them? Wow. Nice. Well, a little bit lucky there. Might have just stepped out. Okay, I'll be back soon for the next few rounds. Okay, back at it. So third game, we got one loss early, and then we got a good game where I got the win, and then kind of a gimme because the guy timed out. But we're gonna go for it. Hopefully we can get at least 2 more wins with this kind of deck. Just an aggressive aggro Rakdos deck. So we're gonna be on the draw. Nice. Pretty good hand. Let's throw one of those out. He let me be on the play? Interesting. He had the option. Okay, here we'll just play this. Gives us the option to use it, although we won't. Here we play the mountain, attack. Great. Don't much care about that. Not great, but you know, it's whatever. Okay, if he plays nothing here, I'm a little bit scared of like a quench. I always think of it, but it's not. Here I'll probably just throw down the ill-gotten. Get that pinging every turn. Let's see, unless we play Vindictive. He does have a wall up. I'd rather just have the ill-gotten going. We can't play Skewer and Vindictive. Let's just do it. If I were to attack, he'd definitely block. Oh, wow. That immediate exposed to daylight. That's a little bit silly. But whatever. Play through it. So at this point, we can play the Vindictive. And so we will do so. Attack with that guy. If he blocks, it doesn't matter. Skewer doesn't even pop. Nothing. So, the attacking did not matter there. We might be signaling to him we have a Skewer, but it's fine. Here we'll swing out. 10 Street Dodger. So I definitely can get damage in. Would I Skewer anything? Skewer the Senate Guildmage? I don't know. We'll just attack like this. He's probably going to block this one. Seems like he missed on a land. Or 2. Got a lot of cards hanging out in hand. And he had to play last turn. Okay, Clear the Mind. Not a great card, but gets him a land. Sky Tether. Luckily we got backup. Okay, skewer to the Wall of Lost Thought. Let's hope he just bricks a couple times in a row. This was a great job, by the way. Light up the stage. Okay, counter it. I suppose that's good for him. Gets him a lot of life. Bedevil does not hit enchantments. Okay. We're hoping he plays just something big that takes up lots of his mana. That's just a single drop. Obviously, we bedevil that. You can feel free to play a Planeswalker. Deciding what to discard. Final payment and emergency powers. So the final payment is interesting. So, I mean, maybe he just doesn't have creatures. I didn't have the black source beforehand. Orzhov Locket. I am not going to target that with the Bedevil because he could just crack it. Well, I guess he can't crack it. I'm still not going to hit that with the Bedevil. It just doesn't seem like a high tempo play. That will draw him 2 cards. So I guess maybe there's an argument to do so. I'm not going to, though. You know, okay, so... Alright, that's fine, Slime Bind. I don't have him on a high turn clock. Like, I have to do this 2 more times. So maybe I Bedevil, break him off from getting anything good. It would be a higher impact play, but I just need removal for whatever he plays. Although I do have the Tin Street Dodger that can ping in. Let's get crazy. This may be a mistake. I am actually going to take care of it and slow the tempo. This is just a pure tempo play. I'm hoping that if I kill that, he just runs out of steam. Because if I let him get too far ahead by drawing cards, if he finds something, puts another Slime Bind or whatever, even if he plays a creature at this point, if I could hit in 4 more times with Tin Street, oh, that's a great draw. Because I could sack these 2 creatures that aren't doing anything. Sure. I'd rather him counter stuff than have answers. Because that's not really an answer. He has to answer for everything on the board. One cute thing that I might do in the sideboard is play the Conclave of Calamity. It's that enchantment that's 2 mana, red, and if a creature attacks with 1 power or less, target opponent loses 1 life. And so, attacking with the Tin Street and the Feral Maca in this position, if I had that card, he'd still be taking the damage. So, you know, they think their Slime Bind is doing things, and it just isn't. So I'm going to try it this game. Let's do a Spear Skewer. Let's do, sorry, Cavalcade, not Conclave. Cavalcade of Calamity. Is that a word? Cavalcade? Cavalcade? Not sure. Okay. What do we take out? Probably definitely a big guy. Because most likely it just gets absorbed or countered, or it just gets an enchantment on it. And so you've spent a lot of mana, and then it's just sitting there in my hand dead. Daggercaster might be, but sometimes they have Deputy Depose. I'm not playing this card just to play around it, but it deals 1 damage, so it's okay. Undercity Scavenger. Sure. What's our final card? Goblin Gathering, you're not that great. You do work real well. You know, it does work real well if we're going to go this game plan. Alright, let's get crazy. What are we taking out? A land? Oh my god. We're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, this is a risk. This should not work, but we might get a payoff for it. And there we go, punished. Playing 15 lands right now. I go first. I'm going to, just if I draw that land, the problem is if I don't, and I'm playing a lower amount of lands, so I'm less likely to get it. I mean, it's 15 out of, however many, like 15 out of 40 or whatever. That the card. Okay. This is also not good, but we got to keep it. Get that red source. There we go. Found it. No punishment for the risky plays. What are we doing here? Burning Tree Vandal. Get rid of the Daggercaster. Just because it's an okay card, but it's not a high impact card. Okay, so I can only play 1 red card this turn. I really don't want him gaining 2 life. I'm going to take care of that. We're going to drop a Guild Gate. Take care of the creature. This is not looking good. We've run out of steam. Yep. That is a good card for him.
I heard you had some dead things that needed to stay dead. Welcome here.
Okay, Goblin Gathering and Spear Spewer. Let's do it. This is real bad because he could just down tick the Kaya. But will he do so? He does.
The smell. Ew.
We're going to skewer the critics. That Kaya. He'll counter it. Doesn't have absorb up. And there we go. Our payoff. It's going to take us the whole way. Cavalcade. Awesome. Blade Juggler. And Bedevil. It's okay. Hopefully we play something that we can profit it off with. Nope, that doesn't work. That is a very good card for him. Oh no, double Bedevil. What are we going to do with this? Well, we could keep attacking with the Goblin, dealing 1 damage. Blade Juggler. We're going to call it safe and pass. Okay, here I'm going to hit the Spear Skewer, and then do Light Up the Stage. And when it gets absorbed, I'm going to be upset. 2 games in a row of absorbing the Light Up the Stage. But you gotta play like he didn't draw it. Okay, gets Thought Collapse. That's cool. Good. Got rid of some lands off the top. Summary Judgment. That is okay. You know, with such a strong opener that he had, we're still, like, okay. That doesn't help us. Okay, Skewer the Critics, again, does not help us a ton. So we'll hold on. I'd like to see a Rakdos Trumpeteer. What is he playing? Looks like a great target for Bedevil. Oh, can't even use this. So, one of these turns I'm going to swing out with both of these, because I'll definitely deal the 1 damage off of this. He'll probably block with that, which means I get another turn with the Goblin attacking. So I get at least 2 damage in, or 3, because it would attack itself. And then I have Skewer the Critics. I'm still waiting on my Ill-Gotten Inheritance. There it is. If you just say it, it'll come. Alright, how much is he playing around counter magic? Just swing out? Let's try it. We're trying to force him to use mana and use cards. And then we could put down a win condition. Okay, that's one. Let's see. Is it worth bedeviling? I'm going to say yes. No, because then we can't. So we just lose that? Suppose that's fine. We really want to get this ill-gotten down. So if we bedevil this creature, you know what? Let's try it. I know I'm not be able to put down the ill-gotten inheritance, but this buys me an extra damage. You know, that being said, I could steal it. Anything I do, it just depends if he counters this ill-gotten. I'm gonna let this go. Get the ill-gottens down. If he absorbs it, we've lost a pretty big way to win. Oh wow, I can't believe that resolved. Do we do anything with the skewer? I don't think so. How much damage did we get off this cavalcade? Was it 3? So one good thing is that we could steal this and inflict 1 extra damage off of this. So we have like 1 damage doing that, 3 damage doing this, and then we could pop the ill-gotten. We obviously want to wait to pop the ill-gotten for when he targets it with a kill spell, if he's got it. He had it last turn. And each turn he lets this go. Okay. Suppose that's fine. Each turn he lets this go, it's just 1 extra damage that pings off so I could skewer effectively. Problem here is he's going to draw his absorb, which I'm actually pretty scared of. Each turn it's looking better and better. You can't counter this interaction using the smelt ward. Okay. We'll try bedeviling that on the end step. And hopefully he counters the bedevil or something. Or it wouldn't be that impactful if he does. We'll choose this creature. Yeah, we'll just choose it. Just choose the better creature. Exposed to daylight. Oh, no, yeah, he got us. Because we couldn't activate it. That's huge. I'm just not in a position where I can effectively play around that. Although this is a great card. This is like the best card in the deck right now. That's crazy. Look at this. Doing 2 damage a turn. Oh, wow. Even if we stole this, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're very close. It's literally the best card in the deck right now. Dealing 2 damage a turn. Of course, he has an answer. That is fine. Okay, because I could still, the thing is, I could still attack with it, and it can't be blocked. So this card effectively saves him 1 damage a turn. That's good for him, but it doesn't take care of the problem. Okay, he realized this. Uses Code of Constraint, which draws him a card. So it used a card, but drew a card, so it's just saving him more and more damage. See, guys, this card can be a house sometimes. It's the only reason we're still in this game. We have no business winning this. We don't do anything here. Okay, you can deal your 1 damage. That's a great card. Now, do I keep it alive? I think so. Okay. Just got counter magic, counter magic, counter magic. Ugh! Should I have done this? I should have. Well, no, because it's doing 2 damage effectively each turn anyway. It didn't matter that much. So yeah, guys, when you see Slime Bind and you're playing red, and this card was a gimme anyway, I know it's uncommon, but you know the bots don't choose it, they don't prioritize it. Like, you could do stuff like this. I've won at least 1 or 2 other games like this. So we got him down. Oh, that's a good card. It's not quite good, but it does pop with Cavalcade. And when you attack with it, it actually triggers this, dealing the 1 damage, and then you can choose to click on it and gain life. So that's a pretty good card. We're gonna find lethal here. On this game, we have no business. This guy has a much better deck. He's stabilized. He's countered a lot of big stuff, shut me down. We still might get it. I'm pretty confident. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's attack. Boom. And then let's do this. Is this lethal? Do you have absorb? Good game. Show me the absorb. Show it to me. Oh my god! Easy peasy. Look at that. Guys. MVP. Cavalcade of Calamity. That's how you get around these nonsense Azorius decks. No win condition. Just playing that 3 mana, put your graveyard back in the deck and draw a card nonsense. You just kill them. Wow. Nice. So we're at 3 wins. That gets us that. To me, this is a successful deck already because we have 3 wins. We're gonna try to eke out one more. I really don't expect this to get 5. Would love it, but that was a good game. And we didn't even like draw particularly well. We got pretty flooded at times that wasn't good. Just low impact decks, like low aggressive decks, you can build around them and win. That was huge. I feel good about that one. On the play, got 2. This will work. I'll draw the other land. And remember, I'm playing 16 lands. So, you know, that could affect some stuff, but we'll be alright. This should activate. Get me light up the stage. Well, we got something. Lets us play next turn. Burning Tree Vandal is going to be the card. We'll discard a Vindictive Vampire. Yeah. You know, it is a 4-drop. We have 4-drop. I'm going to do it anyway. There's just better cards I could draw, like that one. Even a land I wouldn't have been mad at. Okay. This is a great card for us because he didn't do anything this turn. Oh man, I have 6 damage with these 2 cards. Followed up with Ill-Gotten. This could be a quick game. And then I have removal in case he plays 1 creature. It lets him draw. So this is just a value card. Whenever a non-token creature enters battlefield under your control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature, draw a card. So, you know, it's good, but you're going to lose. I don't want to give up anything. So let's play the Rakdos Roustabout. Let's skewer. And we should have him dead next turn if he does nothing. If he has 1 thing, we'll Devil it. Yep. So it lets him draw a card. That's high value. That's not going to help you, bro. Cool. Just a land. So we absolutely do this. Decline. Skewer. And skewer. Pretty good. Yeah, he's going to see these 3 skewers and go, what? But we got lucky with the draft. Alright, what do we do here? Maybe Storm Strike. Maybe. Maybe. definitely like the Bedevil. Do I like the Storm Strike better? I'm gonna make a call and say that he won't have any 1 toughness creatures, which makes this card worse. Rather have the 1 Storm Strike than that. Spear Spewer is a maybe. And then you can just Undercity it. I like having a 6/6 guy against a green deck. Sometimes you just need that, just to get over top their stuff. Let's do this. Let's only make minimal changes, because I think our deck's good. If I see a 1 toughness creature, I'm going to be upset, but we'll just throw the Dagger Caster right back in. Okay, we've got a 2-drop, we've got a 1-drop, 2-drop. We'll draw land, we'll light up the stage. We're good. Let's see. I am not going to play quite optimally. I'd like to get this guy in for 1, but you're not going down right now, because we got a haster. Oh, don't have Scorch Mark, dude. Good. Nice. Can't be blocked. I think we'll haste. No. Okay, do we do this, sack it, and draw land? Ugh. Do we just attack with the Tin Street? I'm going to sack it. I'm going to hope that we hit off Light of the Stage. It's not a strong play, but just me doing nothing is equally not a strong play. Now, I could get the Smelt Ward, but that just doesn't buy me a whole lot. Oh, look at that. Just drawing straight answers. Look at this. This is not fair. I wish I could play the Tin Street, but that's just greedy, greedy, greedy. Okay, so he does in fact have a 1 mana. So that's just that. The fact that he showed me 1 creature means Dagger Caster will be going back in. Let's play that. Let's play this. Let's put a... What are we doing? Yeah, we'll put... Just because I have to play it with this, the Spectacle one. Light up the stage. And so I really just need to utilize... You know, it's going to go away this turn. And... If we haste it, do we want to get rid of anything? Everything in my hand is playable. The Smelt Ward is the least playable. I want a counter on there. I want this guy on there. You know, the fact he has a defender creature sucks, but because I can't get in for free damage. If he attacks, would I block? Probably not. This guy's a more valuable attacker. So I said probably not. He just wants to get in for 2 free damage. We'll let him. And he's going to play his big 5-drop. Show it to me. Nothing? That doesn't seem good. So we definitely get in for the damage, so we're popping the skewer. Are we going to play the skewer? We have follow-up. I think we just swing. Now, do we discard anything with the Burning Tree Vandal? Probably the Smelt Word. I mean, I want this as a 5/5. I don't mind giving it up. We'll do that. And the next question, I guess, is do I skewer the critics, the Ceruli Caretaker? Discard a card, yes. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay. Block my 1/1. If you block my 1/1, I'm going to skewer you. Oh, I guess I can't. It's not necessarily activated. Are you going to pump? Do you get out of range? Answer is yes. Well, you know, that's just... This is fine with me. Because that's not a high impact play. He has... I mean, it cost him a card. Cost me a card, but I don't care because I'm aggro. Kill your guy off. And I still have a play to back it up. Like, this is okay. You tapped out. You didn't play anything big last turn. You saved all your mana and gave priority to me to play your Stony Strength and pump your guy. And you didn't really even get ahead on board. Like, this is a good spot for an aggro deck. It's got follow-up that's skewerable. Okay, play that. I can't activate this to get in there if I attack. So basically it looks like I have to hard cast Skewer the Critic, which means I can't play anything else in my hand. But for the amount that I can get through, I believe it's worth it. Because I really don't want this card to be killed. But I lose stuff. We just hope that he doesn't... That was his best drop. We're playing like he doesn't have another drop. Because if he's got like another big, like 5 mana, just big dude, we're in pretty bad straits. But so one thing to remember is players, you got to play like he's going to play his best card in this instance. So if he had a 5-drop, he would have played a 5-drop, right? So he played his best card here. So we're going to kill it and hope that he doesn't have a better follow-up on the back of that. Didn't work out here because that card's going to survive, which is real bad. I get in for some damage, but the point is I've lost a lot of momentum. You know, as I'm saying that though, it just turns back into 3/3, and I'm going to kill my own Tin Street with the Undercity Scavenger, which lets me scry 2, gets me a 5/5. I've got blockers. Him attacking there is... I mean, I understand why he's doing it, because he's got the 3/3 with Menace, but I don't think it's that good. This is all okay. He thinks he has the board right now, and he sort of technically does, but I've got a follow-up. Let's see. I'm going to attack. I can't play both of these, so I'm going to pop this one. He's going to have to block with this one. I'm hoping he blocks it here. Blade Juggler. I'm maintaining my, racing advantage. Nice. Just get an extra one so I could play both of these cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't quite, but I'm closer to it. Hopefully he swings out thinking he's ahead. Alright, you probably have no follow-up. Good. Gonna go ahead and just attack. Let's see, do I activate this? I can't play both of these anyway. 3, yeah, so the answer is yes. Not that it matters, but it just sort of forces him to block the Ceruli here, and I get the extra 3 damage in. Unless he wants to go ahead and block here. Either way, I'm fine. But I'm preventing it so that this damage definitely has to be blocked here. And this is kind of what I want, because I want the 3 damage in. Play that. Undercity Scavenger is going to kill the Tin Street. I'll set myself up for 2 good turns next, because I'm scrying. Don't have a way to kill this. Boom. Ill-Gotten's pretty good. Feral is good but doesn't do it. Although it is a creature. You know, I'm at 11 life, so it would just be as a blocker. Because he's definitely doing 3 damage. It's not the worst. It keeps me alive. I have a way to kill him. I'm going to do it just to be safe. Keep the Feral Maka because I don't want to draw land. That's a way you can lose. Effectively, I'm at 8 life if he swings, but, you know, there's a good thing for him not to swing. There's good incentive for him not to swing, so he did not. This is awesome. I get to play both these cards. Would I attack first? Answer is no, because I need to block. At this point, I'm scared of dying. But I've got a way to win. So, at this point, do I attack? I think there's a good reason to attack, because if he blocks with both these creatures, or 1 and 1, I still kill the bigger one. If he blocks with Gorklan and Ceruli, then I'll kill the Gorklan. So, and I have just a way to double block, so I'm taking 3 damage maximum. This is fine. I'll kill the Gorklan. Do I kill the Gorklan? Yeah. Yeah, it's the one that's more evasive. I can always just stupid block, like just bad block the Axebane. I hope that decision doesn't get him back in or get him the win somehow. Me being a little greedy attacking there, because obviously I don't need to attack. I did put a creature on top, so I'm not going to be dead. If I have to block 1, 2, 3, this will activate by that time. Skewer the Critics is good. Just any removal is awesome for him. He definitely gets 3 damage in. Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty good. I just have to survive a turn. The fact that I left this on top is going to potentially save me the game. We'll let that one through. Another Axebane. I am going to sack the Feral Maka. This was a good draw. Consign to the Pit, Vindictive Vampire. Same thing, we'll just leave the Consign to the Pit on top. Seems like I definitely have lethal. If he even kills this one and swings all out, that's not lethal. Nice. Alright, good showing. These have been good past couple games. So now we're at the final boss. If we win this game, we get the maximum reward. So this has been a good showcase of an aggro deck so far, and just kind of like the decisions making that has happened. So it's been, you know, like adding this guy in, and the I can't say that word right now. The decisions I made the past couple of games have been a good showcase. The decisions. Jesus. It was a long day. Okay, one lander. Almost playable. I'm against the final boss, so I'm gonna mulligan. And don't like to see this. Hopefully it works out. Leave this guy on top. Want to get 2 swamps in the mountain so I can bedevil. Light up the stage is pretty good. So Orzhov is, those are scary colors. They have good creatures, they have sticky creatures, they have removal, and they have ways to gain life. Here we're gonna bedevil on their turn. We don't have to. Like, we could take some damage. I'm not going to, though. There's no reason to not play it. We'll just 1-for-1 them as much as we can. We did not get an aggressive start. Oh, that's such a good card for him. Holy crap. Ugh. We have a way to deal with it, though. Just choose the dagger caster. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see just the level of decks here when you get to this level is just people draft really good cards. Oh, one mistake I made is that while he was casting this, I should have used the bedevil. Slight mistake, because he gets to gain a life and deal a damage. Okay, we'll play that. Hard cast the Blade Juggler. It's not great. Yep. If we attack, let's see if he blocks. I could play this. I could play this into that. Let's just see. He'll probably choose this one. Doesn't. Okay. Now what do we do? Light up the stage and skewer the critics. Oh. Pretty good. What do we choose? The flyer. Okay. If we play this guy, do we choose the Blade Juggler to sack? I think so. because we want to set ourselves up. And then do we choose this? Flameblade Artist is not even that great. I just want something on top of the deck. So I'm going to choose both of these. I think I'm going to skewer him next turn. This guy. In that case, do I keep the Flame Blade on top? No, because I think I'm going to 10 Street Dodger. And in that way, for the next turn after this, I can activate it while using the skewer and use the Smelt Ward. I think it's actually just better to keep the Smelt Ward on top and then put the Fireblade in. Let's try it. They're definitely two playables, so I'll take it. Okay, good for him. He's just got stuff. Oh my god. So that Dagger Caster. Missy boy. Okay. Attack, attack. Play that. Let's attack here. I know it's crazy, but... I can't block this guy because he immediately kills both of these. Yep. A lot of good cards we've seen so far. Yep. So far he's got this race. But I've got one of these, which blocks him. We trade, but that's okay. If I draw a Bedevil, that'd be big. Let's see, did I already use both? Yeah, I used both. Okay. Do I block? Yes. Do I? No. Do I? This is just a risk. If he's got a drop, then I should have blocked. If he doesn't have a drop, then this is still a good race for me because he's going to trade with this one. I think he's got a drop. He's got 2 cards in hand. He did. It's not showing that we have that. Do we swing with both of these? I definitely swing with the 10 Street. Because if I don't swing with the Fireblade, he's just going to swing. I'm probably not going to block. I mean, I might, but that's not a strong play. I'm gonna swing out with both of them, and then act like we're winning. So that could be good, the fact that he's taking the damage, because I have ways of dealing with it. And I haven't yet seen that he has ways of dealing with my 6 life, although that is definitely on the way. Because I don't have stuff to deal with the grasping thrall. No. Ugh, that's not going to do it. 3 damage. Alright, let's act like we're winning. Does 3. That's pretty good. That doesn't do it. Final boss, pretty hard. I don't see anything better we can put in the deck. Maybe Macabre Mockery to grab his Grasping Thrall. Definitely a Storm Strike. Cry the Canarium. Was that good enough? It's gonna have to be, because I'm trying to get an edge on him. Take that out. Take the 10 Street out. Keep the dagger in. Wait, are we keeping the dagger in? Why are we keeping the dagger in? Because I feel like I should. I don't need a reason. Big guy. I just don't need you. Let's try it. I don't know if this is right, but it feels right. Look at this. This is not who I chose. Pretty sure I chose Teferi. Nope, but it has me as Nissa. Okay, 2. This'll do. I've got the 2 black for Cry, which is important, so it means no matter what land I have, or I draw. Next turn, light up the stage, drawing into the land. That is pretty good. If we attack, I think I'm just going to attack anyway, get rid of it. Oh, now I immediately wish I had just sacked it, done light up the stage, gotten my land. But you know what? I think this is okay. Because if he just loads the board, Cry. Play your 2/2 with Death Touch. I would like to see it. Okay. Now, how greedy do we get with this Cry? We're already 2 for 1-ing, but he drew a card off that, so not really. He's still ahead. So, because he's still ahead, I am going to play greedy. Well, I don't know if this is good, because this just trades. And then he gets that extra damage in. Ugh. But you know what? I'm hoping he just floods out. Give me two toughness creatures. That's 1. Give me another one. That's another one. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Storm Strike. No, I can't. Oh, no, I can't. I have to cry here. Right? I don't want to take the damage. So we attack and then cry. Because we want to get the extra damage in. Because he's going to block it. If he doesn't block it, great. Look at that. Don't block. Don't block. You don't need to. Ah. Okay. I wish I could play both of these. Can't. Fine. Oh. I still can just play this. That's fine. I'm going to do it. Because I'm definitely getting these 3 cards. Play the extra swamp. I wish it was a mountain. If I cry with these 3 cards, I'm just gonna block. Alright. He's gonna have to reload. He's gonna have to reload for me. Give me more stuff for cry. That's 1. Give me another one. Come on. Alright, alright. Playing that. We could definitely cry. And then the problem is we can't do anything after that. So. Ooh. Getting greedier and greedier. Let's cry. Let's reset. Let's reset. And then we'll play the roustabout. We'll storm strike it for value. Oh, he had more stuff. We should have been more patient. But, I mean, I can't know that. Yeah, play these. Do we block it? I can't block this one, so I'm just blocking that if I'm blocking. You probably should have attacked. He's got so much better cards. I'm not sure I can do it. Anything worth getting? Answer's no. Because that kicks me off of my red. Do we attack? I just don't have it from here, huh? Cry was our way to get back into it. If I had just cried now, that would have been nasty. Okay, he's letting it through. As he probably should. But we're going to light up the stage. We're going to find a mountain. There we go. Play that. And do we ill-gotten? So he's got 3, 6, 7, 8. Just about lethal, but not quite. So play this. It's not a strong play. We can block 2 damage. We need to draw a skewer for this one. Yeah, he's got backup to it. Good deck. I don't think I'm gonna get it, unfortunately. Is there anything that I can choose? Can I choose? No. Can't deal 15 damage. That's the beginning of my upkeep. So definitely 3 damage coming through. I don't see any way to do it. So we actually just lose. That's too bad. Skewer would be nice. Little late. Holy shit! I forgot about... Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. It won't matter, but... Would it have mattered? The fact that it gets an afterlife? I mean, if I had not attacked, he still would have gotten 3 damage through. He's got a sky to... Of course he does. Yeah. He had almost every answer. If I had waited a little bit on the cry, that would have been better, but... Good deck, pretty good player. Seems like he knows how to draft. I'm happy with this though. 4 and 2 with the deck. Anytime you get 4 wins, you get your gems back, you get extra, you get the cards you chose. I'm at the point now with Ravnica Allegiance, I've drafted so much that I'm just getting rare. Like, I've gotten all the rares, so every time they give me a rare, they actually just give me 20 gems. Happy enough with that. Just means I'm getting extra gems for the next set. And I am super happy about War of the Spark. Occasionally I'll get a mythic, like here. Boom. Captive Audience. I forgot about that card. I've literally never drafted this card. I wish I could have had the chance, but it's been offered to me a few times. Just, there's been better stuff. Another mythic. This is nice. Domri. I don't have enough of those, so that's good. And last pack. Another rare. Nope. Mythic. Nice. 3 mythics. Oh, that actually is a rare. Well, I'm happy with this. Gets me 6 more rares. Good. Alright, guys. Hey, thanks for joining me.